from the College Station, Texas, Kyle Field, over the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tigers' offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Complete on 3rd down. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So Texas A&M's offense will have its first possession of the game. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete on the shuffle. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Fires left. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got him downfield. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time, making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Pocket breaking down. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Smashes it between the uprights. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Trying to pound it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll take it himself. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Sneaks it in. This is why they show up for Midnight Yell, and they are playing like they practice.
And this place rocks as loud as anywhere in the country, and you want to get them going early. First drive of the game, scoring a touchdown, getting them jacked up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Still, and he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finds his tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Grab near the marker, it's Concepcion. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Concepcion. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Lost to throw again. Got it in the middle, it's Bussey. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Auburn offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had them. He just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Running game got stuffed on 1st down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. Got room at the 35.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the 1st.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Daniels. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Moss. So, guys, where were you when Auburn and Texas A&M were going back and forth in that 4-overtime marathon last year?
I was glued to my TV set. Are you kidding me? That's one of the most memorable games, not just in the SEC, but in all in college football. 4 overtimes? David, if we can get half of what that game was last year, man, we are in for a fun one today.
And Jordan Hare was rocking. Auburn had so many close losses. It was finally that moment where they kind of put it together, got out to a great start, held on late, and made the plays late in the game. What a phenomenal game a year ago.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Dropping back, it's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled there by the defense. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Craver. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Trying play action. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The Aggies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it. It's Moss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Ball down at the 7-yard line. Good return after the pick, and now they are in business.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Nothing but punts as a result of the first 3 offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. Caught behind the line. It's Howard. Finds a crease at the 20. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
That's reeled in at Simmons. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Simmons. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Off play action. Here's the heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here.
Snatches it on the right. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Let this Aggie quarterback keep picking up yardage with his feet, and all the Aggies will be swaying back and forth.
And it's such a great fan base. I mean, they love their team. They cheer for them. And when the offense is fun and high-flying and you got a guy dealing at the quarterback spot, they really go nuts.
Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Looking downfield, it's Reed. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, Aggies! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to South Alabama. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Bussey. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Reed. On the run, still looking. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point in the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Singleton. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going over the top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Hit as he throws. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Wants to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's going to run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Craven. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The kick is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The run from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Release to the back. Grab near the marker, it's Cobb. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Simmons. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The snap sets up to throw. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. And they swarm him under. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. And the Tigers in the hurry-up. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
Number 39 in punt formation to kick it away.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Powers through the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play-action fake. Finds his man. It's Moss. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Power football with the run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Leaves it with the back. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Breaks in, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the upright. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Vanderbilt has been almost unstoppable today offensively. Between the game plan and the play calling and the execution, it's been near perfection. They're up by 18 over Utah State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To throw, it's Daniels. Snagged out of the air.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle, it's Singleton. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll keep it himself. Still on his feet at the 40. Push down for the tackle. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Craver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. Now on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. He'll work his way down to the 28.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Catch in the middle, it's Fields. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
That's a first down for the offense.
The give to the single back. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Reed. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Makes the grab, it's Craver. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
That's good for a fighting Texas Aggie.
They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He'll keep it himself. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Gonna run it, it's Moss. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. He'll try to get it in with the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Reed. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Aggies. And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Auburn offense. Going right to work up top. Under fire. Got a man. It's Cobb. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cobb. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's Simmons. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. With the catch, it's Simmons. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Daniels. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. On the run, it's Moss. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. Reels it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 2 to Bowling Green.
The short hands, it's Singleton.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Caught in the backfield. It's Concepcion. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Catch in the middle. It's Simmons.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers.
There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Leaves it with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. At the 40, there he goes. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Under fire. He'll pull it down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Frazier. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He'll do it himself. Jukes his way for more.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time.
He'll take a shot. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work work with as they start this drive from their own 15.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first downs. So you have to be able to run.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here for